Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from August 7th to the 13th, 2023. Aries, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week, August 7th to 13th, 2023. Cards are popping out. Okay. King of Wands. There you are, Aries. The Magician. Moving forward on you're moving forward on something, or you're ready for something. You've worked hard on this. You've probably have been perfecting something, preparing something, working on a document, working on a presentation, working on getting that job, working on that project, whatever it is, right? You might be specialized in this subject, and it's time to do it. Time to make it happen with the Magician, right? You have everything you need to make it happen. You're opening your action path, right? Opening your horizons. It's almost like, the waters are open, and you have this wide path in front of you because everything is there. You've dotted the I's, crossed the T's, and now you're ready to go. You can push this forward, like a green light go, right? But green light go because you've worked really hard on this. Yes, a Wheel of Fortune. Time to make it happen. And the luck is turning. The energies are turning with this Wheel of Fortune. You understand now the ebbs and flows. You understand that it's high and low, and it's happening and then not, and with different people, and everybody has a different opinion, and you understand now that the dynamic is now going to move forward after all kinds of obstacles, right? With this Ten of Swords, after the difficulties, after maybe people stabbing you in the back, or people that not agreeing with you or not working the same way, or right, or if it's you trying to find a job, or you trying to get into that school, or you trying to, pave your way, start a business, start your project, whatever it is, right? It'll be different for everyone. And I always say these readings are for any age, anywhere you situate yourself in the world. If you connect with them, you connect with them, right? It doesn't matter what the subject is. It is all about energies, all about self-reflective energies. So this Ten of Swords is the end of something, the end of a painful maybe collaboration, the end of a job that just didn't match, didn't work, or that painful dynamic with a manager, that painful dynamic in a project, or just you in your mind finally getting out of that stigma, right, that was difficult to push forward, feel that things are moving forward, getting successful again, doors opening again, synchronicities again with the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's changing. The wind is changing, and the wind is changing for the positive. And there's a lot of wind outside. You can hear that. So the winds are changing in a beautiful direction, right? Luck is on your side. These opportunities are opening up. These possibilities are opening up, and these energies are smoother. So if you're already working on something, and this is something you've been trying to make happen for a while, like a project or an idea, or that job you've been wanting, or that company you've been wanting to work for, or whatever it is, finally it's opening up, and you just, grab it, seize it, and seize the moment. Seize the moment. It is the moment where it's pushing forward after difficult times. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, you're moving into something calmer, smoother. less anxiety driven, less, questions, having to prove yourself, all these meetings, these conversations, these questions and answers, and having to prove over and over again. Yes, here are the people. There we go. So you have Queen of Wands, King of Wands. That can be you, Aries, but doesn't have to be. Queen of Pentacles can be a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn in your realm, can be a partner, can be someone you're working with, right? But I feel like this feels like there's a lot of people involved. So maybe you are building something. You're bold, you're creative. This is something you've been wanting to happen for a while. I have this very dynamic energy. Okay, and this just fell out. The Lovers. So here we are with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. And the Lovers is all about no filter. Being honest with oneself, right? Being honest in our choices, but above all, projecting who we really are, right? Being honest. And so, there are decisions to be made that might not be easy, but you have to make choices. You have to make a decision, and this decision must be made with integrity, right? With your true self. And it's almost like it's not about PR. It's not about being social and knowing the people and, schmoozing. And if everybody knows what schmoozing is, right? Just being the cool guy or the cool person. And no, this decision here requires you to be true to yourself. And once you're true to yourself, people will open up to you and people will understand and want to connect with you. And then it'll be easier to conduct this project, business idea, whatever it is you're trying to do. It's essential to open up this luck, this karma with the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's moving forward no matter what. And the more honest you are, the more, the dynamic is going to change in your favor. Yes, and we have the Empress. So it's very creative. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're creating your art. Maybe you're putting your art out there, right? A singer, a dancer, a songwriter, a writer. Maybe you're writing something. It doesn't have to be that, but it's very emotional. And art is all about whatever expression of art it is. It can be anything. It's all about aesthetics and emotions. And the Empress is there to say that, yes, it's creative. We're creating. I'm in an empathic moment with others. I want people to understand me. I want people to listen to me, to listen to what I have to say, because I'm there for them. And I'm there to help people out, to guide people, to get people where they have to, or, to be able to create a good dynamic or create a space of creativity, right? Maybe it's a platform you're creating in. Maybe it's a community. Maybe it's a group of people. Maybe it's a group of artists, right? And it feels like there's a dynamic there. There's a place of love and empathy where people can create. Because you have been really honest, right? And you want this place for people to be able to express their talent. So if it's not you involved in starting this project, this space, this platform, whatever it is, it feels like you are one of the people that are there that want to express something. And that could be anything, because it can be artistic, but it can also be helping others. So it can be a social group. It can be a group for young people, for kids, to help kids out, right? Communities in the world, anywhere. I'm hearing basketball. I'm hearing sports. I'm hearing helping young people with sports, right? There's a lot of that, and that is something wonderful. But being there for others, listening to others. And at the end of the day, The Empress is about sealing the deal and confirming this alliance, confirming this group, this community, confirming that this is happening. So it's almost like you've been working on this project for a while, that's dear to your heart, that's very emotional to you. And this project that's very emotional to you feels like now it's validated. It's validated. You're confirming a situation, but you also in a power, in a spiritual power, in an emotional power. You're almost the guide for these people. The guide, and now it doesn't have to be kids. It can be kids, but it does not have to be kids. It can be any subject, any emotional subject, to help others, to guide others in their life, in their journey. Feels very spiritual. All right, let's see if there are some other messages in the second deck. Aries, weekly, money and career, August 7th to the 13th, 2023, for the sign of Aries. Thank you, Aries, for sharing your journeys, sharing your energies. Please comment down below. Let me know where you stand on your journey. And like I always say, if you don't wish to share your life on these platforms, just put a heart down below. Let me know you connected with the energies. Thank you. Thank you to each and every one, really. And Queen of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot of people here. Water sign. Doesn't have to be, but Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is someone listening to others, being there for others, having empathy, having love for others, and almost like a shoulder to cry on. And I think this feels like part of this project that's either artistic. No, it doesn't have to be, right? You all have different journeys and different ideas and different projects or different jobs you're in. But this feels like something very, very emotional. She's there to help others. She's there to listen. Moving forward, imposing your idea. Aries, imposing a rhythm here in this project journey. You're not taking no for an answer, right? I'm having a brain freeze here. Anyway, Swords, the Knight of Swords. Sorry about that. It's hot. Knight of Swords is movement forward, but not only movement forward, but sudden movement forward. You're understanding, you're listening, you're understanding, or someone has heard you, and this is now moving forward. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Yes, stuck. It's almost like we can reverse those. Moving forward. Yeah, moving forward on this idea. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's new. It's exciting. Or you might be working with young people. Again, like I said, doesn't have to be. Or it's a project. It's a new project with this Page of Wands. It's you enthusiastic and excited about this new project that finally is seeing the light. Yes, it has been difficult. 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It has been very stressful, but also you have felt stuck in that same energy for a while. Your mindset has been the same. the same for a while. Why is this not moving forward? Why are they not listening to me? Why do they not understand that my way is the right way? Why is it that this creation is so difficult? Right? Minds. But it takes a lot of power to get these projects, ideas, artistic or social things going. But you have 2 magicians, which is just opening up your horizons. It is happening, Aries. It is happening. The waters are splitting for you, right? It's like you can now move forward on this, and it's sudden movement forward after a long time, you know, where you felt sort of bound to this energy where, you know, too much anxiety and too much stress and maybe too much pressure as well. It's happening. Good for you, Aries. Good for you. All right, let's see if there is one last message for the road, Aries. A weekly money and career, August 7th to the 13th, 2023. Also, I have started to read a few love readings. I know some people ask me sporadically if they want, if I do love readings. Yes, I do once in a while, but it's true that there's so many readings I can do in a week, and since I feel like these money and careers are the ones that people connect to most and enjoy most or find relevant, find mostly relevant, I have focused on that. But I'm going to try to put out a few love readings during this summer, you know, a little lighter energy. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. Pushing forward, pushing forward. I mean, I think that you are now setting healthy boundaries. Maybe you've had conversations, and maybe you finally have people around the table where you're being honest. Everybody's being honest, maybe with the budget, with who's working on what, who has responsibility of what, the powers of who, the talents of who, you know, and what you're working with. And that finally you're finding balance and balance in your values, balance in your belief system, and people are finally listening to you. Maybe that's the way you feel. But you have to set boundaries, because there are a lot of things you don't want to deal with, and there are a lot of things, a lot of places you're not going to, right, emotionally. And so it's basically you have something in mind and you really want that to happen the way you want, Aries. And you don't want to deal with people that have other ideas, or you're okay with other ideas, but you don't want people imposing their emotions, imposing their emotional point of view. You want to stay pragmatic, and even though you've been stuck for a while mentally on that same roadmap where it was, you know, not moving forward because people were not understanding, or you're not seeing eye to eye because you're not seeing things the same way, or the same solutions, right, or the same ways to find solutions to move forward. You're now setting boundaries, and you're saying, hey, okay, here's the deal, guys. I'm here, I'm budgeting, or I'm here to work, or I'm here for the job, or I'm here for the idea, but I'm not here for the emotions. I don't want to deal with all the emotions. I don't want to deal with all people talking about emotions. I just want to work. I just want to get the job done and make some money out of it and call it a day. That's the way it feels. Doesn't have to be that for everyone, but it's basically no dilly-dallying. Let's be pragmatic, constructive about money and making things happen, and not talking about everybody's emotional situations. I don't know where that came from. And you have the 9 of Pentacles, right? So money, it feels like there's a lot about money here. A lot about money, and so it can be a budget. It can be who's partnering up with what, who's getting what in the finances with this 9 of Pentacles, right? You are moving forward, and you're wanting to almost like stay independent financially, right? Again, the same energy of like, okay, I put some money in here, I made the effort, everybody make the effort, work, and let's only talk about work, and let's only talk about this idea. And you know, you want to make sure you make money off of this. You're very comfortable with your choices, and you're very comfortable with your options, you will not tolerate any emotions. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's the way it feels. It's just coming out. So don't shoot the messenger. Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your energies and sharing your messages, Aries. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.